Hello everyone and welcome to Valkyria Chronicles. Now, this is not the first time I have played the game, but it's the first time I ever recorded it. Now, it is pretty much a great game on its own, and I haven't played it in so long, but I want to take a look at the extras and see what I got here. Oh, right. I have both of these right here. I have all of these. But those will be later on when I do complete the main game itself. Now, to be honest, I haven't played this game in, I don't know, however so long ago. But
the year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
yep.
Prologue. Gallia to arms.
I still like how it's like I'm playing the PSP or the or PS3 and PS4. This is what it reminds me of. Thank you a lot, Valkyria Chronicles and Sega. I do love this option. App select, episode, huh? Okay. Okay, one moment. I will be right back. Just a slight. There we go. I am back. Finally. I am sorry. I will have to tell you this, everyone, that my headset is falling apart, but I am sorry that it is. I just don't know why. It just has been... It has not done that when I first got it, which was long ago. But anyways,
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic...
oh right. I just watched that, didn't I?
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like this game. I haven't played this in so long.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am, or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Tutorials! Yay! About saving the game. Open the menu by pressing the Y button, or the F button, whenever you're using the mouse or keyboard. Then select Save to record your progress to the Steam Cloud and hard disk drive, also known as HDD for short. Saving is a good idea before, during, and after any combat op. Anything can happen out there. Yep, that is true. I don't want to be risking doing that again.
Okay, here's the plan.
We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brune. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time. Nice and easy. Victory. All enemies are defeated. Failure. Welkin dies. Alicia dies. 20 turns pass.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Woo! Let's do this. Player phase.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
About CP, command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position, respective to the enemy. Then press A. This is for using the controller. If you want to play it without the controller, be my guest. Doing so uses up one of the command points. CP displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 CPs, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Yeah.
Ready to go.
Okay, welcome. About AP action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the left stick to move the units to move the unit near the sandbags. About attacking. Press the RB button to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left stick to move the crosshair onto an enemy, or the LB and right RB buttons to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshair, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may then launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP hit points to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Yeah, that ragdoll physics though. About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit you will wish to direct. You can press B and end a unit's action, even if they have not attacked and still have AP.
Yes!
Moving out.
I would have to fix the resolution. About using cover. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always to try to end your actions safely hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. I wonder. Well, I didn't kill him, but... Yes. Okay. That was good. About ending the phase. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends, and the enemy phase begins. One player or enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. I can't even read that word correctly. I can't pronounce it correctly, so don't blame me if I can't pronounce anything right. Okay, everyone? A single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end. But being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. Skippers. Skipper, skipper. Enemy phase. You got shot. Okay, now it's my turn. Player phase. Using CP effectively. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last. So keep that in mind. Consecutive action? Yeah. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. Me love games. Alright.
Here we go.
Hello, buddy.
Take this.
Ow. That slightly hurts, bitch.
My turn, okay?
Okay, Alicia. Oh, that was a major critical. Okay. Ouch. Operation complete. Oh. Okay, that must have hurt.
I don't see any more of them.
What I find weird is that the frame rate is only 21 frames per second on my Steam right now. Yes.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
Valkyria Chronicles. Showtime!
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Brule. Excuse me.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, alright?
Nom 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 nom.
I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom.
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies? And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there? My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation. Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad. My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal? No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers. Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going. Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Their phone's going off. Be right back. Woo-wee!
Wow, look at this. Brule's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
Oh boy.
I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melchiot, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the Town Watch together, now! We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out! Stay low!
This should be fun.
I'll explain the mission.
The enemies invaded the Windmill Plaza and has taken almost the entire area over. Yep. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover as you advance toward the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm sure they'll be there in the plaza area. Be careful. There may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up in the command mode's view, so be careful as you make your advance. Enemy leader defeated. Welcome dies, Alicia dies, 20 turns pass. Okay!
Let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Brule! Brule! Okay, party time.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About damage. A set amount of damage of the a set amount of the damage a unit has sustained is healed in each turn. If a unit has taken heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. Should enemy attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Try to fight carefully so no one's HP reaches 0. Yepers.
Ready to go. Hostile sighted.
About sight lines. Oh, great. When a unit sights an enemy in action mode, a sight line will appear over his head or her head. Over his or her. Ugh. That line connects the unit to the enemy, meaning that line points in the direction of the enemy's location. Use it as a guide when attacking, or when trying to push your units in a spot where they'll be safe from enemy attacks. About attacking enemies. Pressing the LB or RB buttons while in target mode will automatically lock onto the next enemy within the firing range. The crosshairs will turn red when a unit aiming at an enemy has a clear line of sight of their target. Use the guideline that extends from the gun when firing near obstacles to see if they are blocking the shot. If that line is interrupted, it means the unit's attacks will be blocked. When the crosshairs are on an enemy, the attacking unit's weapons specifications appear at the top of the screen. This pair shows damage against human targets. This armor shows damage against tanks and armor. The symbol will indicate the effectiveness against different types of targets. O will indicate the weapon is effective against that type of target. Well, circle to be as precise. Triangle indicates the weapon can only give slight damage. X means the weapon is ineffective against that type of target. Area shows whether the attack will damage a broad area, and shots shows the number of rounds fired per each attack. To kill is the number of shots that need to connect in order to defeat the enemy. To defeat the target. In this case, of the 5 rounds fired, 2 must hit to defeat this enemy unit. This number only takes shots that hit the center of the crosshairs into account. Misses or hits to other areas of the target are not taken into account to this number. This provides an estimate you can use when selecting a target and can be used to line up headshots and critical attacks.
Now!
Won't lie, that was pretty nice.
Yes!
My turn, okay?
I see another one over there.
Please hit.
Okay. I have to choose the damn watchman for this one. Hi guy, how you doing? I want more for good measure. Yep.
Now!
That guy is down. Do these guys like to take punishment or something?
Now!
Right in the booty. We're like, oh. He's like, oh, my anus. Jesus. Do these guys like to take punishment or something? Is that what's going on?
Ready to go. Hostile sighted.
Ooh.
Take this.
Oh, please don't hit me.
My turn, okay?
Boink. You know, I pretty much like pop shots. They're pretty fun. Do anybody agree? Eh. Okay, you dong. Come at me. If you dare. And the moment he gets up, he gets shot at. There you go. Dead. I think that went pretty well.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Oh boy. Damn. Tanks, really? Oh my god, I love tanks. No, I don't. I see a long spider web out there. Oh, fuck. Go! Ow, poor Welkin. He's like, ah, dang it. Oh no.
Welkin, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Vulcan reaches the destination. This should be fun.
Here we go.
Damn. Only got one lucky shot on me, bitch. That's pretty much it.
Ready to go.
Got him out of the way, and now I get out of here.
Yes!
Okay, that was pretty simple.
Phew. Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
B rank. Not bad, eh? It's not that bad. Not bad at all.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
Yes. Now hold on just a moment.